Hello, in this video let me show you how you're going to use the Payroll module of LuitBiz HRM. On the left hand navigation menu, click on Payroll. You will see these links opening up. First, let's go one by one through them. First, let's click on text types. Now these are the text types that would be attached to your employees' salaries. You can define them out here. To add a new text type, just click on Add Text Type. Click on the company with the company with which this text type would be attached. Add the name of the text type and the percentage of the salary. So once you add that, you can view all the text types that you have added, and to make modifications on that particular text type, just click on the edit button against the name of the text type in this list, view text types. To view the details of that particular text type that you have added, click on the name of the text type and you can view the details that you have already added to the system. Now the next thing that you need to do is add your salary heads. Now to add a new salary head, under Celery Heads, click on Add Salary Head and select the company with which the salary head would be attached and add the name of the salary head. The fields in the blue section are as usual optional. The next thing, once you add the salary heads, you can view it out here, and to view the details of the salary head, just click on the name of the salary head, and to make modifications of that particular salary head, just click on Edit against the salary head in this list. After salary heads, you need to add salary groups. To add a new salary group, click on Add Salary Group. Select the company with which it would be attached. Add the salary group name and the currency, and add this particular salary group. Now after you add the salary group, you can view it out here. Now once you add a salary group, you need to attach salary heads to that particular salary group. For example, I have a few salary groups already added here. Against each salary group, I have this option called Edit and Add Salary Head. To add a salary head, click on Add Salary Head, select the salary head, then enter the value and select the type, whether it's a fixed rate per hour, per day, per week, or per month, and select the text type that would be attached to this particular salary head. That text type would be automatically reflected in the payslip of that particular employee. So suppose this is the text type that is attached. So now if I go to the salary group, I would see that this particular salary group has one salary head attached to it, and this is the value of the salary head, and this is the income tax, or this is the tax attached to that particular salary head. To modify this particular salary head, just click on this link, Modify Salary Head. Now after you add the salary head, now you need to add salary cards to all your employees. So and your employees would be paid against their salary cards from this system. So before paying an employee, you always need to add a salary card for that employee. So let's see this employee here. He doesn't have a salary card, so his salary card number is not appearing in the list. So let me go ahead and add a salary card for this particular employee. So I put in a salary card number and select the salary group. Because I have already made the salary groups out here, so I just select the salary group. So automatically the salary that needs to be paid to that particular group becomes attached to this particular employee. So now this employee has a salary group, and this is the salary that he or she is going to receive, because based on the salary group, the moment I selected the salary group for this particular employee, the salary heads for that particular employee, the amount that he or she is going to receive comes out here. And of course, now till now I have not paid this employee, so there are no pay slips for this particular employee. Going back to the list, now after I add the salary card for this employee, I have the option of modifying this card if I want. And then if I need to pay the employee, I just click on Pay Employee, select the month for which I would like to pay the employee and the year. If I want to put a description on the pay slip, that's optional. Then I go to the second step. Based on the salary group of that particular employee, everything comes pre-filled up. If I want to make any modifications on it, I can do so. And if I want to add some miscellaneous earning or some bonus or stuff like that, I can do so, and then click on the Submit button. So the moment I do so, the employee in his or her employee self-service module sees this payslip, and I can also view the payslip of this particular employee out here. one payslip is generated, so I can view that this payslip is generated, and the employee can also view it. So there is no need to print out a payslip and give it to the employee. The employee in his or her ESS module has the option of printing out the payslip once he or she sees it out there. And of course, you have the payroll reports out here. You can view the payroll reports either by employee or by company. To view the payroll reports by employee, select the name of the employee and the year for which year you would like to view the payroll reports, how much you have paid to that particular employee, and you can view it out here. Then by company also similarly, just select the year and the month for which you would like to view the payroll reports, and you can view it out here. So this is how you're going to manage the payroll module in LuitBiz HRM. Thank you for watching.